Hello, everyone. My name is Eric Dugan, and I'm running for Lynn School Committee. My wife, Christine, and I have raised our two wonderful sons in Lynn, and we're very proud to call Lynn our home. My two sons have been educated in the Lynn Public Schools. My oldest son just graduated from Lynn Classical in the class of 2021. My younger son will be a junior in the fall. Both of them are proud to call themselves Rams and have met many great teachers and friends along the way in Lynn Public Schools. I myself have been an educator for 20 years. I got my start at St. Mary's in Lynn as a 7th and 8th grade history teacher, and then I moved on to teach the elementary level in Danvers Public Schools in Danvers, Massachusetts. Over my 16 years in Danvers, I have taught 5th, 4th, and currently teach 3rd grade. I also served on the executive board for the Danvers Teachers Association as vice president. During my time with the DTA, I was part of 3 successful collective bargaining teams that got contracts ratified by the Danvers teachers and the Danvers School Committee. In order to help the youth of Lynn, I've volunteered in many capacities in our city. Both of my sons enjoy playing sports, and I've coached and helped to promote many of the youth sports organizations around the city. That list includes Lynn Youth Soccer, St. Pius CYO, East Lynn Little League, Lynn Legion Baseball, Lynn Babe Ruth, and Wyoma Little League. During my time at Wyoma Little League, I served on the board in many capacities. I met many amazing people and many people that I now call friends. As a member of the board, I was fortunate enough to help in many capacities, especially as league president. During my time as league president, I was able to see how amazing the youth of the city are, and it was more than just in softball and baseball. Sure, playing the games they loved was why they were there, but kids showed up for each other. They showed up to help at the parks. They showed up to root each other on when they weren't even playing. And the reason for this was because they had pride in the league. When kids feel pride and part of something worthwhile, they excel. It's this attitude that I think we need to put forward to the Lynn Public Schools. All of my professional and personal experiences within my community helped me decide to run for Lynn School Committee. As a proud educator, parent of Lynn Public School students, and community volunteer leader, I feel that I'll be able to bring an important perspective to the committee. Strong public schools are the backbone of every community. I understand and know that very well. I know that our city is desperate for new buildings, and it appears that a new Pickering Middle School is on the horizon. However, there are things we can do in the meantime that can have an immediate impact on our students. My vision for the backbone of our community, Lynn Public Schools, is as follows. First, we need to make sure Lynn's public schools remain a place of equitable education. Lynn is a community full of diverse learners. This diversity is seen culturally, socioeconomically, and the learning needs and abilities of our students. We need to continue to nurture this and determine ways to make sure we are moving in the right direction here. One way we can do this is by listening to the voices of our teachers. Nobody knows their students better than their teachers. They will help us move in the right direction. Secondly, we need to make sure all of our graduates are ready for their futures. Career and college readiness is something that we need to promote and maintain. Not every student will go on to college, and we need to make sure that they are ready to enter a modern workforce. We can do this through the promotion of trades and other technological jobs that they can be prepared for immediately leaving high school. We have a great resource already in place, and we need to make sure we promote it even more in Lynn Tech. For our students that choose to go on to college and universities, we need to make sure that our curriculum challenges them and prepares them for the rigor of college level classes. Some of the jobs that our students will have may not even exist yet. Our students need to be prepared for this modern world, no matter what path they choose out of high school. Lastly, and possibly most importantly, we need to make sure that the social emotional needs of our children are being met. The isolation of this past year exposed the immediate need for these services in our schools. We need to make sure that we are addressing these needs within our schools. The students' social emotional needs being met are critical to their success in school, out of school, and after. All educational research points to this. We can't ignore it and just pretend it's a problem for just the families of our students. Educating the whole child and making sure our staff and faculty in all of our buildings in our city are making deep connections with students is critical to helping with this. I'm confident our teachers and staff have the ability to do this. I'm running to make an impact in our city by working with our committee to help our schools move into a brighter future. If elected, I will have one main priority: our students. Our students deserve a school system that promotes diversity and recognizes that every child is important as an individual. Our students deserve better learning spaces. Our students deserve a school system that allows for their teachers' voices to be heard. Our students deserve a school system where they can feel emotionally supported and safe. Our students deserve a school system that they can be proud of and excel in. So please, in the upcoming election, consider voting for me, Eric Dugan, for Lynn School Committee. Thank you, everybody.